This is my 20 long turtle aquarium. I have 2 ready sliders living in here, 6 fancy guppies, sure, a couple of those guys there, a zebra snail, that buddy right there, a mystery snail in there somewhere. That's him moving about there. And then I also have 2 ghost shrimp. Oh, they're both right there. Can't really focus on them too well, but there's one. And there's another one. Piece of driftwood tied to a pipe. Be getting another piece of driftwood soon, and getting some fishing line to attach it to that pipe. I originally got that pipe so the Plecos I bought would have something to hide in. I also have this pineapple under the sea ornament. That's another good little hiding spot. And then I got this, which is actually a little hamster or gerbil, I don't know, house, or I guess it's a hiding spot for them, but basically I thought it'd be a good thing for the turtles to hide in, so I put that in there, loaded it with some heavy rocks, and they go in there occasionally. 2 fake plants, a bamboo plant I got at the pet store. I have a Marineland 200 rated up to a 50-gallon. Then I have a Fluval heater. That one's also rated up to a 50-gallon tank. As far as the basking area for the turtles, it's all homemade. So what I did was get some plexiglass from, Lowe's or Home Depot, and just basically use silicone at the seams. I got some of this kind of like AstroTurf type matting. I didn't even have to pay for it. I just got 6 little sample squares, and the girl at the register said just take it. Then we got an aquarium background and just taped it around the back. And then over here we only did half so they can actually bask without, turtles tend to freak out when they see you and they're basking. So it's kind of cool because on the other side, when the lights aren't on, that's what you see. But while it's on, it gives them a nice little natural looking background for them to bask in. And it took them about 3 or 4 days to actually get comfortable enough to go up there and start basking, but now they love it. They spend all their time up there. This we just siliconed on as well, and we got this like rubber matting stuff, and we put it on the outside. That way when they're crawling up, it gives them really good grip and they have no problems getting up and down this ramp. So that's actually worked out really well for them. They like being up there. Back to the pipe, I said I got it for I had bristlenose Pleco, and before I had them in this setup, I had one of those cascading, half decoration, half filter, the Tetra turtle filter cascading thing. And I thought the Pleco had gotten eaten, so I went out and bought another one. I bought an albino, thinking maybe he'll blend in a little better. And when I swapped over to this setup, he was actually living inside that filter. So I had 2 plecos now. But the albino wasn't shy at all. He spent all his time swimming around the glass, and he got eaten. And then the other one got nipped in half, and I ended up having to take him out because that's all they did. They just nipped him in half, and they didn't actually eat him. So rotting fish, not good. So I took him out. Let me see which one this guy is. These turtles have personality. I'm sure if you have sliders, you know. This guy, if I can see under him, I can tell you which one it is. Okay, that's Robert Paulson. When we first got them, he was the hunter. He would chase after fish, and he was really good at it. Then as time went on, he's actually become the more timid one. If this guy is basking and you even remotely make eye contact with him, he's diving for the water. The other one I call King Koopa, and he's not shy at all, even though he's hiding right now, but that's him there. He'll come out, and if he's basking and I'm over here, unless he's facing me, he'll just stay there. He doesn't care. So these guys are actually really cool. These ghost shrimp, they do a really good job of scavenging up anything that these guys let sink to the bottom, because you know they're really messy eaters. I have them on a diet of the reptomen, and then I have the I think it's fluval medley, which is, you know, crickets, mealworms, river shrimp or brine shrimp, and they're all freeze dried. So I give them that about once a week. They also love to eat carrots, so I give them the carrot shavings and just cut them into really small pieces. As long as they can eat it in one bite, they eat it up. So they do eat their veggies. I haven't given them any lettuce yet, but I plan on doing that, and I don't think they'll have any problem eating it. They always try to nip at this bamboo leaves on this plant. I also want to get another plant, an anubis, when I get the new piece of driftwood, and I'll secure that so hopefully it can root itself around the driftwood. But that's it. They hide under here sometimes. They hide in here sometimes. This filter does a pretty good job of keeping the water nice and clean. These are 6 fancy guppies, like I said, and they're all still there. Luckily, they're pretty quick swimmers, so unless the turtles have the chance to sneak up on them, they'll probably make it. The ghost shrimp have been in there about a month now, and they're pretty feisty. I've actually seen them square off with the turtle when the turtle tries to nip at them. So they don't really back down. And you know, the snails are the snails. They do their thing. This guy, the zebra snail, is good at cleaning the algae. That's what he's doing on that side of the aquarium now. Mystery snail doesn't really spend too much time on the glass, but he does a pretty good job of scavenging around on the ground. So that's it. That's my 20 long turtle tank setup. Obviously, as they start to get bigger, I'll upsize and move them to another setup. I'm actually giving one away soon, so I'll only have one, but I'll still need to get a larger tank once he gets bigger. That's it. A lot of the stuff is, you know, do it yourself. I made at home with my wife. So this setup here, we have a L bracket that we got at Lowe's, and one of them is clamped onto that. The other one, we've actually secured string And then to not make any more holes in the wall, we've gotten these, which just glue on the adhesive strips, and then basically that just supports it. And that's what we have the fluorescent on. And then this just makes sure that all the weight isn't just on the hooks. So like I said, they like it. They spent a lot of time up here basking. So real cheap. I think the plexiglass pieces and the silicone, everything was definitely under $10. Just a matter of finding the time to do it. I like the way it turned out. They like it. So if you guys have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. I also want to mention, most of these ideas I got from watching other people's videos on YouTube. Someone had something similar to this, except no background, and they had a different ramp setup. But if anyone has any questions or ideas on how to improve or how I did any of this, I'd love to hear it. So leave your comments, and I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you got some good ideas from it, like I did watching other turtle videos on YouTube. So that's it.